Jimmy Butler has once again found a new home in the NBA, this time with the Golden State Warriors. But in true Jimmy fashion, he's leaving behind yet another team in flames. The Miami Heat finally granted his trade request, bringing a messy and dramatic chapter to an end. This will be Butler's fifth NBA team, and at this point, it seems like he never leaves without making headlines. The question is, will Golden State be any different? If history tells us anything, it's that Butler's breakups are never clean. In Chicago, he clashed with head coach Fred Hoiberg and questioned his teammates' work ethic. In Minnesota, he went to war with Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins, famously destroying the starters in practice with the bench unit. In Philadelphia, the Sixers chose Tobias Harris over Butler, and he bounced to Miami. And in Miami, well, that's where things really fell apart. At first, Butler and the Heat seemed like the perfect match. He fit their Heat culture perfectly, leading them to 2 NBA Finals. But things took a turn. It started with a bizarre press conference where Butler declared he had lost his love for the game and didn't think he'd ever get it back in Miami. The Heat responded with a 7-game suspension, and things only got worse from there. He missed a team flight and got hit with another 2-game suspension. He stormed out of practice after learning he wouldn't be in the starting lineup. The Heat suspended him indefinitely and made it clear he wouldn't play again before the trade deadline. His relationship with the Heat front office, especially Pat Riley, had completely eroded. After Miami's first-round playoff exit against the Celtics, Butler hinted that the team would have advanced if he was healthy. Riley didn't take that lightly, publicly telling Butler to keep your mouth shut. By Christmas, rumors were already flying that Butler wanted out. Riley denied it, but Butler didn't seem too concerned. 2 days later, he went on record saying his role on the team was beyond repair. And now, the inevitable has happened. Jimmy Butler is a Warrior. Now the big question, is this a good move for the Warriors? On paper, it makes sense. Butler is an elite 2-way player, a proven winner, and one of the toughest competitors in the league. He gives Golden State a defensive presence and another clutch scorer alongside Steph Curry. But there's also risk. Golden State's system is built on movement and spacing, and Butler is not a great 3-point shooter. Draymond Green and Butler are both strong personalities. Could this lead to tension in the locker room? Butler is 34 years old. How much longer will he be at his peak? Golden State is clearly making a win-now move, but at what cost? If the Warriors gave up young talent like Jonathan Kuminga or Moses Moody, they're betting everything on a short window. Jimmy Butler has always been a franchise-changing player, for better or worse. If this works, Golden State just added one of the most dangerous competitors in the league. But if history repeats itself, we could be looking at another explosive breakup in a year or two. So, what do you think? Will Jimmy Butler thrive with the Warriors, or is this just another chapter in his wild career? Let me know in the comments.